Hello, ladies. Happy day 4 of our Love You to the Court challenge. Today's workout was from Chris Downing and Shift Shop. It sounds like a lot of you really enjoyed that one. There is quite a bit of variety, not just all crunches or all plank. So I hope, excuse me, that you guys enjoyed that one. I know you're sore, and that's good, right? That means it's working. It means your core was ready to be worked, and you should be feeling good in your midsection. I apologize for being a little calmer today than typical. My daughter is sick. She stayed home with my father-in-law today, and she is trying to sleep. So I'm going to try and be quiet. Trying to keep my son entertained. Again, no spousal support right now. My husband's still at work. It's my early day, so I'm trying to get this done, and today is his birthday, so I want to be free and clear tonight when he gets home so that we can sit around the house and not really celebrate his birthday because my daughter's sick. But, excuse me. I want to dive straight into today's topic, which is the comparison game. And I chose our title for today's video on purpose, right? The comparison game is for losers. You will always lose if you play the comparison game, no matter where you look or what you're looking for or what it's about. If you search hard enough, and in the world we live in now in 2019, you don't have to look very hard thanks to social media. You will find someone doing whatever it is that you want to do better than you, okay? So stop playing the comparison game. It doesn't matter how far along somebody else is or how quickly they're losing weight or how fast they're working through, I don't know, a divorce or getting over a divorce or how they're doing their job or whatever it is. It doesn't matter because that's not you, okay? I'm going to start with a reading today from Find Your Happy. And I think that this plays into a lot about what we're going to talk about today. I am where I am, not where I think I should be. You may feel rushed or in a hurry to get to the next phase of your life. This is actually preventing you from getting there. Whether you are trying to lose weight, meet a soulmate, or get clarity around your life purpose, when you focus on being there, you miss being here. When you can fully accept where you are, you will get where you want to go much faster. Be present. It will give you what you want. I am connected to my loving light, and I am present in this moment. I let go of all forced actions and stop trying so hard to get there. Instead, I accept fully where I am today. I am okay with this moment and accept my place in my life. What current situation in my life have I been resisting? It's important, specifically on a health and fitness journey, right? I am a health and fitness coach, and that's a lot about, or a lot of what we are talking about. It's important that you be okay with where you are, whether today is day 1 of your health and fitness journey or day 374, or you've been at this for 5 years. You have to be okay with where you are right in that moment. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. You made choices that got you exactly where you are, right? Whether you are 10 pounds overweight or 110 pounds overweight, you got yourself there based on choices that you made, right? And obviously some people have health-specific issues that you didn't really have a choice in, right? And that affects our weight, either gain or loss or whatever it is, right? But for many of us, that's not the case, right? We just decided to put ourselves on the back burner and we gained a shit ton of weight, and that was that, right? And so in order to move forward, whether that be losing weight, gaining weight, getting more muscle tone, whatever it is, working on self-care, working on self-love, working on your nutrition, whatever it is, you have to be okay with where you are in that moment, where you are, right? And again, not playing the comparison game. It doesn't matter where Susie is in her journey because it's hers, right? She has her own baggage and her own bullshit. So do you. And it doesn't matter what her baggage and her bullshit is, because it's not her journey is not yours, and your journey is not hers. We live in 2019 where social media is everywhere. I mean, here we are. We're right here, right? And while I have a very positive relationship with social media, because I grow a business on social media and I spend a lot of time on social media, and I've received nothing but support and love on social media, with the exception of one human, I know how easy it is to see someone else and think, why are they doing the same exact program that I am? They're following the same exact nutrition plan that I am, and they're seeing better results than I am, right? I must be doing something wrong. That person lives in a different body than you do. All of our bodies are different. All of our bodies react to different things in different ways. We are not the same in any way, shape, or form, right? So playing the comparison game is not helpful to you. It makes you lose every single time, okay? It makes you doubt yourself. It makes you feel bad about yourself. It makes that negative voice inside of your head start talking, right? But I want to remind you, specifically on social media, that most, if not all, of what you're seeing, depending on who you surround yourself with, who you follow, is all a highlight reel, okay? All of it. I pride myself in sharing. Bless you. You okay? Okay, but I'm gonna just bless you, okay? In a minute. Both of my poor kiddos are sick. Okay. I pride myself in sharing the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? I try to be as real as I possibly can, because I too follow highlight reel after highlight reel, right? Nobody believes that these people are just eating broccoli and chicken every single day for their whole lives, right? That's not facts. I don't believe that everybody's marriage is all hunky-dory and happy and go lucky and all of those things. I don't believe that your children are super well behaved and not crazy assholes sometimes. Like, highlight reel, that's what you're seeing, no matter what it is, okay? So remember that. Life is not perfect for anyone, and if it looks like their life is perfect, the likelihood that it is like slim to none, okay? They're just showing you the good stuff, not the bad stuff, okay? See me right here? Do you see the clutter and the mess, all the crap everywhere, okay? Highlight reel. Look at all that crap. Stacks and stacks of shit. But can you see it here? Nope, not typically, okay? Have my shit together. Look at it. Oh, yeah, there it is. No, okay? Do you want to say hi to people? I don't know what to do now, but can you go eat your marshmallows and watch Abby Hatcher, please? I already ate all of them. Okay, well then just go watch Abby Hatcher. Give me 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutes. Go count to 5 minutes. So when we're doing this sort of work through self-love, okay, so much of that negative inner voice comes from the comparison. I'm a teacher, for those of you who haven't been around for very long. I'm a high school physical education teacher. I also teach human interaction. And in the last probably 7 years, I would say, we have more students with IEPs, individual education plans. And those used to be for students with special needs or students with learning disabilities, ADHD, visual learning disabilities, audio learning disability, whatever it was, right? Whole gamut of things. And so many of our IEPs in the last probably 2 years are now around anxiety and depression, okay? Because of social media. I mean, like, I haven't done a fucking study, but I live in 2019. And I know that our children are growing up in this world where everything is perfect on social media. Their hair color is perfect. their waist is perfect, they are happy all the time, that all of this, right? In addition to the like cyberbullying that goes along with that. And that shit is not stuck to teens, okay? Cyberbullying happens, trolling happens to everyone on social media. I got my first social media hater just a couple of weeks ago. Again, I'm good with myself, so I was really excited about it. I felt like I had officially made it on social media because somebody was finally giving me shit and like hating on me. Great, super. I've received nothing but love and support for the most part, but they're out there, right? And it's this whole comparing yourself all of the time to other people. Okay, so I share my entire journey on social media. I share it here on Facebook. I share it over on Instagram. I'm big on Instagram stories. And I try to be as real as possible so that I'm showing you guys that I am a freaking shit show too. I do not have my shit together. My house is a mess. I have a to-do list a mile long. Like, I'm tired. I don't want to work out all the time. We're probably going to eat pizza tonight. Like, I try to be as real as possible because I know that most of the people that you are following on social media are not that way, right? Especially if they're celebrities, right? All of the airbrushing and all of the perfection, and then you see them like in real life or when they post those real pictures of what they really look like, and you can't even recognize them, right? Because they pay someone thousands and thousands of dollars to plaster makeup on their faces, cinch their waists in, glue things to their bodies, make things look perfect, right? Do you know who I love to follow? Oh my God, I'm gonna draw a blank. Kristen Bell. I love to follow her. If you don't follow her on social media, I highly suggest following her. Her and Dax are adorable, first and foremost. Secondly, she's a Disney princess, queen, whatever. So there's that. But third, she keeps it so real on her stories and her feed. I watched her through whatever those last awards were that just happened. I don't know, Golden Globes or whatever the hell happened. And she literally walked us through her getting ready process. Okay, let me rip it off for you. She literally walked us through her like red carpet getting ready thing and showed people like, here you go, showed people like gluing things to her boobs, right? And how like she couldn't get her bracelets on, so they were like lubing her hands up, and like a team of people were shoving those bracelets on her hands. And we think, oh well, they just got up and like got dressed and did their hair like we do or whatever, and they just roll into the red carpet. Like, that's not how it happens, right? Like 45 minutes after that shit was over, like her and Dax were, I think, like in sweats on their couch, like eating ice cream out of a bowl or whatever. Like, that is real life. That's why I love to follow her. I follow very few celebrities, but she is one that I follow. It's all a highlight reel. So when you're working through this shit, this negative voice, this self-love that we've been talking about all week, be aware when you're playing the comparison game. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. And I don't even care if it's like somebody who has a very similar situation to you, right? Mommy friends or whatever it is. It's like they're going through a divorce, I'm going through a divorce. She's, a working mom, I'm a working mom. It doesn't matter. Everyone is different. We all have different shit that we have to do. No two lives are the same. No two people are the same. Stop playing the comparison game. And even if your life was exactly the same, you are still not that person and they are still not you. So it doesn't matter if they're better at something than you are. Somebody else can mom the shit out of their kids, and maybe I don't mom as well as them, but it doesn't matter because my kids are stuck with me. So there's really no reason for me to compare. You can learn from people and you can absorb positivity from other people, but do not allow the comparison game to bring you down, okay? So we're doing homework tonight. I wanted to bring up the prompt. It's just a journal, so we're not making a list today. I know we've made a lot of lists this week, but the journal prompt is this: I will not compare myself to others. I will honor my pace. I will not compare my ability to blah, 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 and just let the ideas flow. Think about where you play the comparison game, whether it is in your marriage or, you know, your friendships or momming or at work, business, your health and fitness journey, whatever it is, wherever you're playing the comparison game. Maybe you've been playing a comparison game with a sibling your whole life. Fucking let that shit go, okay? Let them do them and you do you. Journal through that, work through that. If you guys have questions about the first 3 days, I know several of you have joined us a little bit late, and so you feel like you're just playing catch up. That's totally fine. I'm here to help you and support you through that. But definitely journal and get through today. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow will be our last self-love series live video. I'm only doing that for 5 days. Tomorrow we're going to talk about saying no, which is a skill that so many of you do not have. And so we're going to talk about that tomorrow. It's something I'm very passionate about. And I wanted, before I hop off here today, to just remind you of the announcement from yesterday. So 20 spots. I'm going to keep it brief today, although I did make a mistake yesterday, I think. I said that the packages come with the portion containers, and they don't. So that was a lie. I'm a liar, and I apologize. They're like $9. So if you want them, you can add them to your package, but I believe I said it comes with the containers, and it does not. So quick review, you have 2 options to join me. You can choose the larger package, which comes with the step for T20. It's $215. That is at a discounted price. It's also early access. People do not have access to this program who just have Beachbody On Demand. You have to purchase the early access. It doesn't come out, I think, until April, April. So if you want to wait until April, kudos to you. I'm not waiting until April. We're starting February 25th. If you want the one with the step, it's $215. If you have your own step or you want to buy a step cheaper someplace else, great. You can buy the $160 package. All you have to choose is whether you want Shakeology or you don't want Shakeology and you want the Energize, which is what I'm drinking currently, getting ready for my workout, and the Recover. The Recover helps with muscle soreness. This program is going to kick your ass, so I'm actually recommending people do the Performance line, not Shakeology, if you had to choose between the two. I don't want you to be so sore that you can't keep going, and so that's why I'm recommending the Performance line. I'm only taking 20 people, okay, into this group. I will continue to run my regular Badass Bootcamp, my private accountability group for my clients. So those of you who are not doing T20 and who are already my clients, don't freak out. I got a bunch of messages yesterday. They were like, wait, you're not going to kick us out, are you? Nope, that group is going to continue. This group is something separate, okay? So just people doing Transform 20. I also wanted to mention that I run private groups in Marco Polo. And if you know what that is, then I don't need to explain that. But if you don't know what that is, it's a video app. So basically it's like Messenger, only it's our faces. And I started it earlier on this year, or December-ish, and my girls love it. I love it. We pop in, check in with accountability. We've gotten to know each other very well. Half the time we're not even talking about workouts, if I'm being honest. We're talking about the weather and our kids and asking about food and, you know, whatever. Today we're talking about whether workouts were going to kill us or not. We're going to write a book. I think it's going to be called But Did You Die? ... Yes. As people think that these core workouts and maybe some of our workouts are going to kill them. They're not, I promise. So that is a part of my accountability as well. If you want to get in on this T20 group, I'm going to drop the link right now in the comments. Again, I'm only taking 20 people. So I also got, excuse me, a few questions. I cannot kick this cough. For people who already have Beachbody On Demand, there is a package that you can purchase that does not come with Beachbody On Demand. So shoot me a private message if that's something that you already have and you want to be a part of this T20 group. I will give you that information privately. If you are in here and you are working with a different coach who is not me, it's pretty frowned upon for us to work with and or allow other people's clients to be in our groups. So if you want to be in that T20 group, I'm happy to have you, but you will have to switch to me as your coach. It's a quick form. It's totally up to you. If you feel like you're not being supported by your coach, you should absolutely change. If you are being supported by your coach, reach out to them. Ask them if they're running a T20 group. Encourage them to run one, and get the support that way. I'm happy to support you, but if you have a coach who is there and ready and willing to support you, then you should work with them. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I will be back here tomorrow. It is my longer day, so it'll be later in the afternoon. I will post the follow-up questions for today, but make sure you get that journaling in. Stop playing the comparison game, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.